How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. What have we found? The same old fears. Wishing you were here.
Go to the street.
It's strange what desire will make foolish people do. I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. And I never dreamed that I'd meet somebody like you. What a body loves what a wicked game to play, to make me feel this way. What a wicked thing to do, to let me dream of you. What a wicked thing to say, you never felt this way. What a wicked thing to do, to make me dream of you now. What a body loves
What's up, DJ?
Strange what desire will make foolish people do. No, and I never dreamed that I'd love somebody like you. And I never dreamed that somebody like you. No, wanna fall in love. Wanna fall in Nobody loves no one.
What's up, bitches?
Feel the fire where
Oh my
she
God,
walks.
dude.
Lord of my chest, so beautiful. Shady in the tan birthday.
Oh my God.
Riding your
Oh,
eyes
God.
with a spider.
Okay, cool. We're back. We're back to fucking planet Earth. What's up? What's up? Fucking no.
What up?
I love you, man. What's up?
What's happening, dude?
Chicken. Chicken is the magic word of the day. It's all good, man. We're all having fun up in here. Fucking Danny, we got Know It All. Here we go. What's up, bitches? What are you guys doing? Let's do it. Let's fucking go. So what are you seeing on the charts? What are you seeing on the charts?
Let's look at Bitcoin.
We're going down. We're going down, baby. Oh, there you go.
So, actually, I think we're going to go up, not down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we went down just to retest and confirm a support. So, what's really interesting here? I think I mentioned this to you before. Is if you draw a trend line back from 2013, from this bull run here, we broke through it, then we broke it, we went into this bear market, and we were in a bear market until we then went into our parabolic phase in 2017.
That's when I got into crypto, somewhere in there. Yeah.
And then after that, we used this trend line almost perfectly to, even through the COVID time here, we had a wick, but we had a candle close above it, and then we went into our next parabolic phase. And now we just broke back above it, and now we've been consolidating here. And I think now, as long as we end up holding this trend line, I think we go into our final parabolic phase.
Blow off top.
And that probably is around 240K Bitcoin.
Oh, god damn.
Yeah. Because if you look, I mean, we have the top, and wherever we end up making contact with this line will be the top. So a $240,000 Bitcoin, I mean, where does that leave these altcoins? Like, these things are gonna do stupid shit, because 4x from here, 3 to 4x from here on Bitcoin's like, Bitcoin's what, a $1.2 trillion asset. That means there's like $4 trillion roughly coming just into Bitcoin.
That's so good.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Let's do it.
I mean, this is gonna take months, right? Like, it's not just gonna happen right away. Like, we'll probably probably start this major move. I think this major move is going to start next week. After the Bitcoin conference or something, and then we have the monthly candle close. So so after the monthly candle closes, if we close the candle like this, okay, that is a textbook hammer candle on the monthly chart.
Woo! We only have like 5 more days, right? 5 more days or something.
Yeah, 8 o'clock we'll be closing another daily. But if you look at the daily today, so to me, we had this deviation, right? This deviation outside the trend line. We popped right back in, like boom, rip, and now we just back tested the major movement. We got right back above the major moving averages and made a lower high here. Fine, we stalled out, and then we just back tested 63.5 as support.
Wow.
Okay. So to me, that looks pretty good. And you can see our 12-hour oscillator is now ticked up here. All right, or is about to tick up here. So we now have 12-hour bullish divergence on the oscillator. So tomorrow and into the weekend, we're probably going to close this candle pretty strong.
Oh,
And that'll be a weekly candle close. And it looks textbook breakout back test of the support right now.
okay.
But to me, the next week, we're probably going to do some sort of candle like this to test the top of our range.
Can we light the candles in?
And the reason why we're going to do it is because, look, man, look at your weekly stochastics. It just got a buy signal, confirmed buy signal on the weekly time frame. And we're working on a 2-week cross right now. If we get a 2-week cross up, man, do you understand what kind of momentum that brings into the market? Do you understand?
I officially don't understand, but I'll take your guys' word for it because you live and breathe this stuff, right?
Yeah. So I think the next major leg is to about this $90,000 region. Is what we'll see, and then we can get up there, and retail's probably going to be buying into this top here, and it's going to be all over the news. Bitcoin's at new all-time highs.
Yep,
blah,
exactly.
blah, 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 blah. They're going to slam it back down to 70K. We'll make a higher low, and then we'll go into our parabolic run.
Good shit, dude. Good shit. I love the way you look at charts.
That's what I'm seeing right now.
I love the way you look at charts.
And in terms of these altcoins, like Avalanche, I mean, to be fair, that 2-week candle doesn't look too hot. But, I mean, if this holds here and we end up closing a candle back over $30, that's a falling wedge pattern. And if that breaks out, I mean, look what I've got drawn out here for AVAX if this plays out. Yeah. For all you layer 1 EVM guys, AVAX is a pretty strong candidate for a $400 price if it breaks this channel. Solana of this world. Solana is probably one of the biggest.
$400 price.
More like a $1,300 price.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first, guys.
Because not only, I mean, look what you have on the monthly. This is monthly bullish divergence on the RSI.
Okay.
That's pretty significant. Something you probably don't want to ignore. And dude, Solana gave the 2-week cross before Bitcoin.
Oh wow.
This thing is leading the market. This thing is leading the market. Yeah.
We already know it, dude. DeFi is the shit, and real DeFi is going to be even better, right?
Yeah. INJ even given a 2-week tick up here. That looks good. Weekly buy signal already came in. This thing's about to fucking rock out. Rock me out. Rock me out, INJ. Send me to like $200.
Love it.
Let's see where it can go. Yeah, like 100. I mean, dude, if it ends up breaking these fibs, fucking forget it. Holy shit balls. That'd be insane.
Wow.
That would be fucking insane. Did you know that INJ is launching their own ETFs?
Oh, yeah?
Did you hear about that?
Yeah, I didn't hear about it. No.
That's
What's
crazy.
an ETF?
An exchange traded fund.
That's crazy.
Blow my brain. Just learned what an NFT is.
An ETF? It's like a stock that trades an index of different assets.
Oh, okay. Portfolio.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And our little aerodrome right here on base protocol. Look what she's doing. She's just candling up right here after this breakout. Yeah, dude. Look at that. Look at the buy wick on that 2-day candle, man. Dude, Yeah, we bought the bottom of this thing. We bought it at 77 cents last night.
Well, there you go.
Why did we buy it, dude? Oversold.
Why did we buy it?
Oversold. Oversold in an uptrend, dude. Bullish divergence.
There you
Higher
go.
low, higher low.
High or low. Yeah.
Got the
But you guys-
breakout. I sold the top at $1. We rebought it here at 77 cents. So, like, yeah. This stupid coin right here. I say it's a stupid coin because, well, they're all stupid coins. This thing can go to like, I don't know, $6 to $20. Craziness.
I think Cookies wants to look at WorldCoin or something. Is that MSS?
No.
He was looking at WorldCoin.
MSS? What's MSS, dude? Is that some shit coin? Is that
Massive
some
shitty shit coin. Massive shitty shit.
massive shit coin on a fucking deck screener?
No. MSS.
Oh, mint stake. Okay.
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. You should buy that thing, man. It's gonna keep going up forever.
Yeah, it's the new drip. Everybody's fucking on this fucking new drip thing.
You should buy it, dude.
Yeah, just buy it.
Just buy it, bro. Buy that fucking.
Buy that fucking
Buy
shit.
that fucking candle, bro. Yeah, buy it. You know, the asset's up 30x. You should buy it.
Yeah.
No, dude, don't buy it.
Buy it. It's the new drip, supposedly. Yeah. Okay. Nobody cares. Yeah. I'm good. I don't even want to fucking this shit in my life right now.
Here, bro.
Don't really care. Someone's gonna sell that shit. They're gonna sell the fucking shit out of this shit.
Here you go, dude. You know, why don't you buy an asset that's at 99 on the daily RSI? Sounds.
That's gonna be fucking so good.
That's
You guys
good,
are
bro.
gonna fucking wreck hard.
That's good. Maybe we should pull up the trunk chart and compare them. See what happens when your RSI is at like 90.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. How's trunk doing, man? Oh.
Wrecked.
Oh.
Wrecked.
Oh, look, we even had it plotted. Was that bearish divergence on the weekend?
Wrecked.
Oh, man.
Oh. Fucking goddamn wrecked.
Are you really shocked, bro?
I know. I'm not.
I'm not
I'm not,
shocked.
dude.
I'm not shocked at all.
Not at all. Not at all.
Come on, wrapped shitcoin. This actually doesn't look too terrible. This looks like it's trying to hang on to some momentum here. Yeah, I mean, we got some divergence on the weekly time frame here. That could play out. Weekly ticked up. 12-hour gave a buy signal. Yeah, my problem with this is there's no real volume on it. That's my only issue with it. It's fine as long as you don't end up closing candles below $98. That's what I'll say. The monthly chart. Yeah, they need to push this. Dude, if they, like I said before, if they end up pushing this price up $30 more by the end of the month, bro, that will be one of the biggest pin bars you'll ever fucking see on a monthly time frame. If they do that, if they push it, just look at the candle, right? So like right now, basically all you've done here is you've back tested this previous support.
It's back in what 2000? What the fuck? What does it go back to? 2023, 2022, 20?
Yeah, this is just the trading view chart though. I can pull up the.
It's good.
I can pull up the deck screener chart. It's got more data. It's got more data.
Data.
Dada.
Dada. That's me. I'm Dada. 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 Yeah. So.
You said go all in on MSS.
Oh, I'm sure he did, dude. Chico fucking crypto. That guy's fucking wrecked.
I know, dude.
How much is that doggy in the window?
Yeah. I'm good.
Chico Crypto. That guy's a fucking shotchball. You ever listen to his content? So what I'm really looking at here on the wrapped Bitcoin is something like this. This looks like a channel, a long-term channel. Like we got some nice respect here on the midline here. You can see. It's like a make or break moment, man. Like we could wake up next week and this thing can just boom, candle.
Or it could other candle.
But yeah, it could, but I mean the thing is you do have the momentum swinging up, right?
Okay.
It's down here. It's not up here. It's down here. It's down here. So the likelihood chance of upside move is more likely.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll see how this kind of pans out. It looks like a wedge. It looks like a bit of a wedge pattern.
So is it exciting times for crypto like this? Is it good times or bad times at the moment? Because it seems like there's a lot of opportunities out there.
There is tons of opportunities on these charts. Tons of opportunities on these charts. Tons, like absolutely tons. It just depends on what you're looking for. I would say Pulse Chain is a lagger in this space. I would say like Solana assets are probably ones that you want to buy and hold. Like this Orca coin is one of the dexes on Solana. I think this thing has a lot of room to run. Like it could run to $60. And the reason why I say that is because look what it's doing. Look at this is a monthly chart. Look at the monthly RSI on this. Like it just came out of wreck territory, made a run, and now just kind of made a higher low on the. This is a monthly RSI, right? This thing is sitting at 35. It's in the buy zone. This is the buy zone. The weekly chart just crossed up, also in the buy zone. Anything below 45, I would say, is a buy. Is in the buy zone. And look at what you're about to do. You're about to get a MACD cross. You got a massive amount of hidden bullish divergence here. You see that little bit of negative momentum here. So we have our pivot right here. And if you go look at the price right here versus the low that we made on momentum here, I bet you this price on this low is higher than this price on this low. It is. Right? We marked it on the chart. So that's how you know. That's how you know that this is a hidden bullish divergence. Okay.
Well, there you go.
And I'm just giving you guys like a little trading lesson here because, well, why not?
Yeah. Why not?
And what you got going on here is a big parabolic trend line. You see it? 1, 2, 3, 4 touch points off that. I would call it a parabola curve. And yeah, I mean, if it continues to respect it, it points right to the major 1272 fib extension.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So, and look, your volatility index diverging, right? Low, higher, low, higher, low, higher, low, right? With the price down here, that means the volatility is about to shift to the upside. Yeah. I mean, anyway, this is what I'm seeing on this chart. There's tons of different, like Radium is another one. If you want, these are like, I would call these safer plays because these are dexes on Solana.
Yeah.
Radium even looks stronger than Orca because like Orca is in a wedge, but Radium is already rounding out a bottom here and looks like it's about to send. It just crossed up on the weekly. That looks pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking good.
It's good shit.
Yeah. I'd like Kusama to do something, because if this does something, well, this thing is going to do something pretty monstrous if it does. If this thing ends up breaking out of this structure and breaks this $60 level, yeah, I mean, this is a massive, massive bull flag, right? So you're in this downsloping channel here for like 3 years, bro.
Damn.
And you made this monster run last cycle, and if it replicates what it did over there, you're looking at some sort of movement like that. And it doesn't have to go the full length of that move, but if you just fib from your bottom to your top, it could, if it ends up breaking the flag, which again, I don't think this is going to happen, but it can.
Holy
this
shit.
thing can go to like $3,000 a coin, bro. I'll be so fucking lit if that happens.
That's stupid, dude.
I will be so fucking lit if that. Even if it does half of that, I'll be lit.
That's fucking so stupid, dude. That's some fucking retarded shit.
Anyways, it doesn't mean that it's going to happen. But I will note right now, this is the first time this asset has seen a monthly bullish cross. Okay? A monthly bullish cross.
Yeah.
I would say that this is probably not a bad place to buy the asset, especially since you're literally right at the bear market low that it made.
Wow.
It's retesting it.
Yeah. Retesting.
Right? Like retesting it.
Wow.
So,
crazy.
Right? This was the bear market bottom. You made a rally and you got rejected. You came all the way back down. So the first time, nobody knows. The second time,
everybody knows.
Everybody knows that that's going to be the bottom. If this candle prints a green candle on the weekly time frame, and this low holds,
wow,
that's a major, major development on this asset if that happens.
So good.
And
so good.
Your weekly gave you a buy signal.
Wow.
And I ain't making that up. It's telling you. The only thing that deters me about Kusama is that the dot ecosystem also is kind of really slow going type of network. Yeah. But it's like, I would say that it's not going anywhere. There are like hundreds of millions of dollars tied up in this asset. So like long-term play, yeah, I think so.
Right.
Like you broke the downtrend, you made a rally, came back down to retest the low. I would hope that now, if we're really going to start going into this run, that we start seeing some candlings like this and break that range, man. Breaking that range there would be
smash that range, dude. Holy shit.
This is a rectangle, right? It's very clear.
God damn. You think this could go to fucking thousands of dollars? It's fucking crazy, dude. Like, what the fuck? From $20? That's fucking nuts. I mean, yeah, we've seen it before. I know. I get it.
I mean, I don't know that it's going to necessarily do that, but
well, you called the fucking INJ. What did that do? Like from $1 something fucking to what it was.
The trade setup I gave, I plotted it out 10x from where I gave the trade. I didn't know that it was going to go to $40. I was just watching the RSI. That's it. Yeah. And this RSI on the monthly time frame is nowhere near extended at all. It's down here at fucking 40. It's in the buy zone.
Yep. Oh my god.
And look what you're doing. Low, higher low, higher low.
Yep.
Hey, you're making some accumulation type of structure here, right? It's just setting up. It's I mean, listen, man, it's no meme coin. It's not going to give you gains like tomorrow, but you can stake this thing and get like 16%.
Yeah.
And there's like 15 million coins, bro. That's it. I'm not here telling anyone, I'm not shilling this thing. I invested in it.
Spit on that thing.
I believe that it's going to do something similar to what it did back here in 2020, 21. I hope that it does. How about that? If it only makes it up to like $200, I'll be a pretty happy guy if it does that too.
Let's go.
So that brings me to look at Polkadot because Kusama is the canary network for DOT. And DOT actually looks a little bit better than Kusama. It's actually making distinct higher lows here on the weekly. Also with the weekly buy signal, you also have a bit of that divergence forming here on the weekly. You can see it ever so slightly on the MACD. Ever so slight. It's very slight. You have it just slightly. And your 3-day time scale here give you a little bit more of a clue. My chart's lagging. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it doesn't really look that good, really. As long as it holds this range low, I think it's going to be okay. But yeah, this 3-day doesn't look the best. There's other assets that look a lot better, to be fair. Do we have any other requests for any other tokens tonight?
No. Nothing seems to be going up my big portfolio. $650 is always about the same.
Sounds like you got to buy some meme coins, dude.
Oh my god!
Wrecked.
That's incredible. That's that beautiful car just going right there.
Wrecked fuck.
Yeah.
Wrecked,
Like,
yeah, there's like I was really looking at the Sui blockchain. That one I think also has some promise.
Yeah.
So I think what's WPNP? Is that? I know that's Binance, but what does WP mean?
WBNB?
Yeah.
Wrapped BNB?
Yeah, that's it.
So when you wrap a token, it actually just helps with gas fees.
Okay.
So
it's a contract thing. Yeah, it's anything in a contract has to get wrapped. That's just what it is.
All right. I should move some around and have a play somewhere.
So
there's another coin that my mate gave me that was quite good, and it was something to do with telecom of some sort. Was it WMT? WMT.
Ycrypt network.
Is it like a cellular company of some sort?
Is this it? 6 cents?
That says. I'm trying to find out. I don't know how to read these things. Can't see the 6 cents. I don't even know how to look it up, mate. Yeah, but it's got a logo which looks like I'm gonna give away
a lottery ticket real quick.
Do it.
As you do.
Yeah. You guys got your fucking hashtag chicken in his house or what? Hashtag chicken. Chicken. Oh, I don't know how to spell chicken. Chicken.
Hold up. I got it.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, boy.
I got him
Come on now, baby.
right at the very end. Same problem. Couldn't spell chicken.
I know, right? The
Hmm.
let me go for it.
Says it's worth
Okay.
32 cents. I don't know what I'm looking at there.
Huh?
Must.
Whatever.
Oh, I'm looking at that coin, trying to find out what it's called. But it says it's worth 32,909. So I don't even know. I've got something to do.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
There you go to the YouTube. All right.
5 o'clock the other night. I'm thinking it's finally. I'm overworked and underpaid, as they say.
Uno mas. Here we go.
Yeah, boy.
Come on down, Tin Top.
Tin Top's cool, man. He always joins my live streams. Good guy.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. It's good.
Hmm.
Good peeps. We got good peeps in this fucking place.
PTGC is making a nice move right now. We bought that UFO coin. Or whatever it's called.
There he is.
Yeah, we bought this coin. I think it's a part of the PTGC shindig. I mean, this thing looks like it's ready to maybe do something. Yeah.
I'll be right there in a minute. Hang on. I just gotta fucking do this. Okay, there we go. And you're on.
So PTGC is looking pretty good. Gotta say, that's a nice looking wedge pattern. It's a nice break. Volatility index at the bottom. This is gonna make a major swing up. Yeah, that looks good. So what do you think, Danny? You learning anything? Have you learned anything since?
My brain just doesn't pick up this stuff because I'm still trying to figure out how you actually find these opportunities, and and then how do you research them? And obviously, I think you said before, you just look at the graphs and see what they're doing and the trends. So you're just looking for something that's low, that's got a good history, a lot of volume, and then when you see it, it's sort of cooling, as you put it. So I learned to probably look at them a little bit better.
Yeah, good.
Probably the thing that would be quite helpful is like, how do you, because I've given you a couple of links to things and you just look at them straight away and go, whoa, no, that's no good. Or, there's a few green flags that you look at to give it credibility. And then there's obviously red flags that stand out like, well, stay away from that.
Yeah, so I mean, the things like that Ruby coin or whatever. Remember, I think you got some
fanboy of Ruby coin.
Okay,
Or look at Zen. Cross would like to look at Zen, but actually it's fucking Cookies. Cookies wants to look at Zen.
See how? Okay, so you broke the structure on this example, but you didn't get any volume at all. No volume. So this pattern is valid. But you want to see volume come in on a break. Otherwise, it's not going to produce necessarily a good result, right? So, it's good that you broke the pattern. It's bad that there's no volume. To me, that is something that I look for. I'll give you an example of a wedge break that got volume. If
it's worth nothing, and then somebody puts $100,000 into it.
For example, look at this wedge break right here. Okay, so you see the volume starting to build here. like the green, the volume bars are starting to increase, and you started getting this break, and then you got a huge volume spike, boom, huge breakout, and that's what you want to see. You want to see that. So this, to me, even though this thing hasn't done anything since December, it's actually still in an uptrend, right? Because the bottom was here at $4. As long as this thing pivots somewhere above $4, this is still something viable to look at. Look, and you can also see this. So after this big volume spike, the volume's just been receding,
Oh.
with the price receding. It's matching the price action.
Yep.
Eventually, what's going to happen, and if you look at the weekly time frame, you can see we just got a buy signal. A buy signal just came in, gave you a buy signal. The last time you got a buy signal of this nature was actually in October, which
So if you want to put money in something like that,
which happened to be the stone bottom of this wedge pattern. Okay, if you want to put some money in something like this, this asset is trading on MEXC, it's trading on Binance, it's trading on KuCoin, it's trading on a lot of different centralized exchanges. But you can also just like use like a SwapSpace or a Rubik or whatever you want to do to buy it. Okay, I personally own some of this coin. I bought it around $7, but it was actually, I ended up buying it over here because it bounced off this bottom trend line. I actually thought this was going to be the break. It did. It broke, but it made like a failed rally because we were still like in a bear market.
right?
But I'm fine with holding it. I wrote it all the way down. I'm just holding it long term here. What's that?
Rejected. I love it. That's good. It had the massive break that you were looking for. It took like almost a fucking year to fucking come to fruition, right? I mean,
yeah.
So
I mean,
if I wanted to buy that, because I'm really a novice,
and
so
the other thing that I was looking at when I bought it was, so this indicator right here is called the squeeze indicator, and I started buying it in January here because I got this bullish cross. That's when I bought it here. So I thought we were going to get a breakout here, right? We did get a little bit of a break. It actually went up like 60%. Okay. But to me, that's not really a breakout in crypto. A breakout in crypto is like 5x.
So
Right?
what do they do? What is this company?
So these guys, I don't think it's a company. It's more of just a blockchain. And they're an EVM compatible blockchain to that coin I was just talking about, Kusama. They're a layer 1 to Kusama.
Associates.
A lot of people think that this chain's dead. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you to buy this coin. But I do own it, and I think they're building stuff. It doesn't have a lot of hype or attention on it. But the fact that Binance put it on their exchange, that means they think it's viable. Binance doesn't just list a fucking coin. Like they list viable projects.
Well, none of my scams are listed on Binance. That's the funny thing. And people, we've watched 360 million come into one of them, and it's just unbreath. And and I showed it to you guys, and you just went, ugh. And I said,
ugh.
Motherfucker, stay away from that, man.
I know, man.
Anyways, I think
it's crazy. It's crazy how much money comes into these fucking projects. And it's like, it's the biggest scam in the fucking world, but it's just like, dude, it gets fucking money, whatever. Crazy.
Like the volume is just incredible.
Crazy, man.
So actually, this is probably a prime time to buy Moon River because the 4-hour is in oversold territory at the bottom of its range. Right? Yeah. So you had this move up, you got rejected here, and now you just came into the midline of this what looks to be a channel. Okay, you can clearly see it's been respecting this channel pretty good. Like we made this rip up, it had an attempted rally here, failed, got smacked, another attempted rally failed, came lower, came back even further to the base here, made a rally, got rejected here so far, pulled back. Now it looks like it's making a higher low than this low, right? So to me, it looks like it's trying to change its momentum. And the way to confirm that it's going to change its momentum is you want to look at a high time frame, like a weekly. And this oscillator right here is called a stochastic RSI. And the stochastic RSI leads the momentum because this right here is a derivative. This indicator right here, stochastic RSI, is a derivative of the RSI. And the RSI just tells you the strength, the relative strength of the asset, whether it's overbought or oversold. That's all it tells you. And so the stochastic tells you which direction the momentum is going to shift in. And like the RSI being overbought and oversold, the stochastic RSI is overbought up here and it's oversold down here. So where do you want to buy assets? You want to buy them when they're oversold because you're getting the best price.
Is it not like everyone, you pull people's bluff? Like once it starts running, everyone goes, "Oh, I wonder how far it's going to run." Is it a bluff game?
No, not at all. It's actually all a math game.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
So, and I say it's all a math game because if you look at the Fibonacci levels, okay, that I'll redraw this so you can clearly see what I'm talking about. So this was clearly our top here at $657, and this was clearly our bottom here at $3.66. Now, if you look carefully at the Fibonacci levels, it ping pongs between these levels.
Yep.
I'm going to invite a guy along one day.
See, like right here, even this move up here, it literally tagged right to the bottom of this previous level. Tagged it and then got rejected. Why? Because look how overbought the relative strength became. It got so extended. It never was this overbought in its history.
So everyone got caught up in the hype.
Yeah, there were definitely retail idiots buying into that pump for fucking sure.
And what's a retail idiot? Just somebody who's wants to have a punt, capitalizing on a moment.
A retail idiot is some schmo that buys into an asset that's up 300% already from this low.
He has no idea, but just going with the trend.
Right. He's just buying because he thinks it's just going to keep going up forever.
Oh, right.
And that's just not how it works.
He did use his IQ.
In fact, that's how they trap a lot of people.
Yeah. It's volatile, but obviously, you know, like you say, it's mass. So one of my co-host that's with me on a lot of podcasts, he's friggin' awesome in mass. And he's always working shit out. And I think that's his strength, really.
Yeah. So the reason why I think this is such a steal right now, and I'm not going to sit on this chart for very much longer, is that it's currently trading below its 23.6% retracement.
This is on Polkadot? This one?
This one is its own layer one. It's an EVM compatible chain.
Okay.
Hey, why don't you message me in the private chat the name of the token I should buy, and I'll put $50 on it, and then we'll look at it in a couple of months. So that one that you showed me before,
So
I don't know.
Moon River is not on Polkadot? It's not. It's
no, not that one. Not this one. The one that you was looking at before, and you said.
Oh, okay. I'm confused. Yeah.
Oh, Kusama, you're talking about?
Yeah, I've got no memory for names.
Fucking node NFTs. That's all I gotta say.
And I'll take you for a ride in my yacht.
Yeah, I will. I mean, if people do buy some node NFTs right now, I will buy some Moon River. We can stake it too, which is nice.
It is quite fun though. I mean, I know you obviously do it for a living, but for me, if I put $50 down, it turns into $75. I'm up on the game. But if I never take the
I'll tell you right now, if you hold that thing, if you buy it right now and you hold it for the next 6 months to a year, it's going to be more than $50. At minimum, I think it's going to be $150. How about that?
Yeah. Oh, now I want to put 5 million down. You know, yeah. But just message me the code that I need to buy so I get it right, because I got no memory when it comes to people saying things. Like even my name, I forget my name every now and again.
Sure. Yeah, I can show you where to buy it. It's not a problem.
Yeah.
So the coin we're just looking at is actually the layer 1 to this chain. Kusama is layer 0. It's basically the testing grounds for Polkadot. So Polkadot is also a layer 0 blockchain, but they test everything on this chain first. So capital comes into Kusama first, and then once they test all the code and they test all their things to make sure that there's no bugs before they deploy it, and then it gets deployed onto Polkadot. Okay, so if it's a DeFi solution, which is what Moonriver is capable of handling, DeFi solutions for Kusama, because Kusama can't handle DeFi stuff because it's a layer 0 blockchain. It's basically an infrastructure. So layer 0 just means it's infrastructure. Okay. Moonriver is built on top of Kusama. It's a layer 1. That's where all the DeFi stuff is. Like they have their own DEX. They have their own, DeFi stuff like lending and borrowing and different things you can do with crypto, right?
You're teaching the dyslexic here. This is quite cool. This is literally like a jigsaw puzzle with no picture. But I'll get it one day and I'll go, I've got it. It makes sense. I mean, it's logical to a degree, obviously. It sounds a little legit than these friggin' platforms I'm always going after.
Yeah, I mean, the two that I'm just discussing right now, I think they're mainstay. They're not going anywhere. They may not have all the hype right now. Like here, there's another really cool thing you guys can look at, and I recommend everyone to do this, especially if you are wanting to catch the trends in this market. Which, by the way, Moonriver and Kusama are not the trends right now. I invested in them personally, so I'm talking about them. But like DeFiLlama.com will tell you what chains have the most TVL. TVL stands for time value locked or total value locked. That means how much capital is locked into that chain. And
how do they prove it's actually there though? How do you know that capital's sitting there doing
it's all on chain. It's all on chain. You can there's a metric for it. Right?
Because the reason I say that other silly one I showed you that's not even on a blockchain, they claim they've got like $16 million, but it's not on a blockchain.
But if it's not on a blockchain, why would you buy it? The whole point, the whole point of blockchains is transparency, but remaining like anonymous, if you will, because anyone can have a wallet, but you don't need to be doxxed. You don't even know who that person is.
Because I say to them, it's like playing a game of Monopoly. Who cares how much the bank's got in there if the bank's not real?
Okay, so for example, Base Protocol, which is Coinbase's layer, I believe it's layer 2 or layer 1. So Coinbase has their own chain, but they don't have a token because they're a security. Coinbase owns stock, right? So they can't have their own token. So what they did was they built the base layer, it's called Base, where you can buy, all their stuff. Like they have Aerodrome, which I was just talking about, which is their DEX. That's where all the trading happens on Base. So if you want to invest in a protocol or a DEX that makes money, these guys make fees. Look, they make $182,000 every 24 hours. This business makes money. Okay.
Right. That's a real substantial business.
And when we go into a bull run and capital starts inflowing, because Coinbase has one of the biggest user bases in the United States for onboarding retail, it's really easy for them to get to Base because it's right there.
It's so good, dude. I love Coinbase, dude. I love it.
So, I'm not here, I'm not here shilling this coin, but I'll tell you, there's $615 million in this asset. That's a lot of fucking money. It's a lot of effing money.
What's the program that you use? Again, you've told me. I've forgotten to see.
The trading software?
Yeah.
I use TradingView.
TradingView. I'm going to write that down this time. TradingView.
Yep, TradingView. And
I'll become an expert yet, and you'll go, oh, we knew him when he knew nothing. And they go, oh, yeah. How long you known him? He goes, 20 years.
Yep.
But, yeah.
There goes Bitcoin, 66K. Let's go, guys. Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. No, yesterday I had a real funny one. We managed to get into a
one more shit coin I'm going to talk about that I'm invested in, and it's Flow. The Flow blockchain. I know this is a heavy asset, and I say heavy because
I seen it.
Even down here, it's a $640 million asset. Okay, but when it launched, it was a $42 billion asset. Okay. Now the Flow blockchain, they in my opinion, they're one of the biggest NFT blockchains that exist today. Okay.
That's a 3-second nut, bitch.
All they focus on is NFTs. They got all the big brands. They got like Instagram. They got NBA Top Shot. You can check out their website. Big chain. Okay. And what they are is they are essentially a copy of Ethereum. They're actually like Ethereum's little brother. All right. So when Ethereum rallies, when Ethereum really starts to rally, this coin is going to go up with Ethereum. Now, look, again, just like Kusama, it just retested the bear market bottom.
So when you say rally, you're talking about it coiling.
When it rallies, it goes up. That's a rally.
All right.
All right. Now you're talking about an asset that's 63 cents that was all-time high at roughly $40. This thing is wrecked.
Right.
Okay. So again, we just got a monthly cross.
How do you get across? So it means it's like gone past the point of.
So basically, these lines right here dictate the sentiment of the asset. It's called the average sentiment oscillator. I found this on TradingView. It's actually really helpful. And so obviously there's not a ton of data. We can't see what happened before, but if you go to like a weekly, you can see all the different crosses. And every single time you get a cross, every single time you get a weekly cross, like here, you got a weekly bearish cross, so like the red line crossed up on the blue. That was in October of 21. And the next time you got a major cross was here, October of 22, another bearish cross. The first bullish cross you got was actually here in November, right? The blue crossed the red. And so what preceded that was a major rally, right? These were the bearish crosses, dump, bearish cross, dump, bullish cross, pump.
So it's quite low. The last one that was quite low, but potentially there's no reason why it wouldn't go higher than the last three previous.
So you've already made a weekly bearish cross, but if you look, it's up here. When it's up here and the blue's down here, the larger the separation on the average sentiment oscillator, the more of an opportunity it could be to buy the asset. Okay.
Or theoretically lose as well.
Well, it could end up making a new low. I mean, that's always in the cards, but that's why you got to pay attention to the low. And you can see the other day, this thing ripped like, I don't know, 20, 30% right here. But to me, this looks like a potential double bottom, right? You have one low and you have a second low. It's actually making a higher low than this low, which was 42 cents. So it actually made a low here at 48 or 49 cents. So technically, it's making a higher low. Now, we haven't yet.
When you mentioned quite earlier, so you're protected by that anyway. Is that right?
Yeah. So let's just say you bought this coin and you wanted to manage your risk, it's really easy. If you notice that the price is starting to break 40, this bottom here, you just get out of the trade. You just get out of it, because what that means is it's possible that it ends up breaking this low. Like, let's just say this thing can't rally, right? And it just stops right here and it comes back down. The first thing you want to look for is, okay, we made a rally here, but we got rejected and now we're coming back down. Are we going to hold this low? Because if we hold this low, then we've made a local double bottom and then we can go up again. Okay. But if we get rejected here and we end up breaking this low, and let's just say we break through this and we come down to this level right here, this is the base, right? It's the basement. And let's just say something really bad happens and they just fucking candle this thing through. Okay. You'll candle through it, and then what you'll do is you'll become oversold and you'll make a bounce and you'll retest this level. Right. And on the retest, if you don't recapture the range, meaning come back in here and you reject it, that means you're going way lower, right? We're not even close to doing that. What I'm saying is right now, I think that this is the bottom. And the reason why I think that this is the bottom is because, well, your weekly just gave you a buy signal.
Good. Clever stuff, mate. Very clever. I can see how you get into this.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be a laugh. Well, I'm not against crypto. I never have been. It's just a friggin' Ponzi scheme bastards. That's all.
There's tons of that everywhere.
Yeah. They announced yesterday they're going to start up a credit card. Now, just hear this one out. What they said is they're going to get their own crypto card.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Oh,
that was on my short today. It's so funny, dude.
Oh, it's crap. And I thought, logically, if somebody said to you the Visa is going to let somebody white label a credit card where you could withdraw your crypto into USDT or use it to buy stuff, wouldn't you first of all think, why hasn't Visa already done that?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
And so many flaws in it. And then the guy who said he's going to release the card is applying for it, and then he's telling people he's handing out cards. And then they said, "Oh, can we get them printed?" And he said, "Oh, we're going to get Visa to give us a whole lot of blank cards, and we'll set up a printing agent." And I'm going, "Oh my god, people listen to this idiot, and they think I just can't fathom idiots."
Okay, here's another example of why this is math. Check this out. So I own this coin. It's called CTK. It's a cybersecurity oracle, okay, or a security oracle. So check this out. So this asset, if you look carefully, see this red line? This red line is that 236 fib extension, right? From the swing high to the swing low. Because when it launched, it was just like a launch candle. It wasn't even like anything. So I'm not even using this as like part of the chart, because to me, this is not like nothing burger. Because that's why sometimes you want to look at line charts. I guess this is on
that would be all good faith, wouldn't it? Because everyone would be buying in at the same time. So it wouldn't even be data, because it's all one-way traffic. No?
Right. Exactly. That's why I don't use that as part of my math equation. So the way I see this chart is like this. So you had this downtrend, you broke it, right? You broke the downtrend here in October, November, you broke it. You started to rally, you failed, another failed rally. And now it looks like it's trying to rally again. I'm not saying that this is necessarily going to be a really good performing asset. I do own it, but I mean, it's obviously not performed that well, right? Clearly. But that doesn't mean it won't perform well later on. By the way, Coinbase Ventures owns this asset too, if that means anything to anybody. Coinbase Ventures is like offshore Coinbase.
We are not associated with any bank. We, as providers of the card approved by Visa, have the authority to print and send the card.
This shit fucking cracked me up, dude.
Oh, thanks.
We're providers of the card. Go come again. I'm sorry.
We call him monobrow. It's called monobrow because then got one eyebrow.
Call that from a mile away, dude.
They're having a secret leaders meeting. They mentioned me twice, and they're talking about me like I'm not in the room, and they didn't even know I was in there. I was in there for like an hour and a half. I was like, you dumb fucks.
Okay, so you see how it like perfectly spiked into this 50% retracement level. The green line, it spiked right into that. It happened to be a supply area and got sold back down. But right now what it's doing is just like ranging here, right? You can draw another rectangle. You can clearly see it's in a rectangle right here, right?
Do you feel like, I'm going to ask you a personal question. Do you feel like people get you? Do you think people, can you explain this to anyone and they go, well, like, I suppose it's why you hang out here, isn't it? Like the language you're talking is quite clever.
Yeah.
No, how do you get to share?
You just have to be here for the last fucking 7 years. This is what we do.
Yeah.
No, most people have no clue what the fuck I do on these charts, man.
Exactly. Yeah. No, most people have no clue.
It's not my partner's a photographer and they think she presses the button.
My wife told me that she thinks I have a bit of autism, but that's okay.
That's a strength.
Oh, you definitely do.
Yeah. My dyslexia, people say the gift of dyslexia, but I'm not quite that buoyant about it. But I do think differently, and that's why I challenge people, with stuff like this. But I can see this is brilliant. This is, I get it, and even understanding this is quite clever. Just getting your head around it. I could probably embrace this and get this, and then run with it, But it will I know how my brain works, and then all of a sudden I'll say, oh yeah, I got this, and you can look at a picture I think in pictures, and I can look at this and see a picture, and I think that's what you're doing, isn't it? You're looking at it and going, I don't even need to study this. I can see if this is good or bad just at a glance.
Yeah, pretty much. Like
Yeah.
I've seen like many different charts and different patterns, and once you've identified what good chart patterns look like, you can see them happening on the candles on the chart, and then you confirm it with momentum, and you confirm it with divergence or momentum that is coming into the asset, right? And then you look at the big picture, like what's the dollar doing? Because everything's paired against the fucking dollar, right? In crypto.
Yeah.
And so if the dollar is weak, let's take a look at the dollar, dude. Aerodrome is fucking sending right now. We bought the fucking bottom.
So when crypto crashed
for the node NFTs, all right, guys, we bought that shit at 77 cents. All right,
your
cool.
NFTs, baby.
Okay, so here's the dollar, right? And the reason why I think the dollar is weak and is going to come down is a number of different reasons. One reason is this. Okay.
I didn't know you can make this large screen. This is brilliant. I've now got you on my whole big wraparound screen. You look very clear.
So this is the really important thing. So this volatility indicator actually gets rid of all the noise on the chart for me. So this right here is what we call, you see how it was like consolidating in this structure, right? And it ended up breaking the structure to the downside, right? This right here, this is a bear flag. Bear flags break to the downside. Okay. This right here, when it was in the green zone up here, this was the bottom of the market. When the dollar rips out, everything crashes, right? When the dollar comes down, everything goes up. And when the dollar goes sideways, markets go sideways or consolidate after they've made big run-ups, right? And
is that because people lose faith and put their money in money and decide to go into crypto? Is that what you're saying? Or?
No, not crypto is a really, really small piece of the puzzle here. Most of the money is actually in the equities markets, right? Like trillions of dollars are in the equities markets. Equities meaning the S&P 500. Mostly the S&P 500, I would say.
Fucking right in the pussy.
The top 500 companies in the U.S. pretty much lead the entire market, which right now it's actually like, I call it the Magnificent Seven. It's Apple, Google, Facebook, I don't even know, NVIDIA. Okay. Anyways, so the dollar.
One of those.
Tesla is also in the top 500. Yeah. Berkshire Hathaway. So the dollar breaking down here lets me know that this is actually a good thing for crypto, because that means that the dollar in the coming months is going to go down. And that means risk assets are going to continue going higher. Okay. Now, once the dollar gets into this red zone here, the deep red zone, that's when you want to be getting out of risk assets, because typically what happens is after it gets deep in the red zone, it has nowhere to go but back out of the red zone, right? Like, look, I marked it on the chart. January of 2021, right here. This was the bottom, pretty much the bottom for the dollar. I bet you this was a market cycle top for the stock market, for the crypto market, anything related to the dollar. This right here, February of 2018, I know was for sure the top of the 2017 bull market. For sure. So every single time you get deep in the red zone on the dollar, that's the top of the market. You want to be out. You want to be in dollars. So
that's right there.
So right now, we're not at the top of the market. We're about to experience one of the most craziest parts of the bull market rally, which is going to ensue probably within the next month or two. It's starting right now, but we just identified a lot of
people would theoretically think, oh my God, last time it broke here, so I'm going to back out 20% before.
People have different ways of de-risking their positions. I'm not here to tell them how to manage their risk. What I am here to tell them, or what I am here to maybe let people know about, is that where we're at in the cycle. Every coin's going to be doing something different. Inherently, they all have different charts, different chart patterns, different adoption curves for those assets, different user adoption, right? We're betting on technology right now. technology is like all about network effect, right? Like Bitcoin has one of the biggest network effects in crypto, the biggest network
See, the
effect.
other one I think would be quite interesting is young people who were 12 and then 3 years later they're now 15, 16 getting into crypto, and and they go hard and heavy, because they want it now.
Right.
So that must change the whole dynamics.
The
Yeah,
crazy thing is those kids don't even know how to recharge. They're just lucky that they got in on a certain timing, and they get in at a bottom or on a meme coin that goes 500x because that's
it.
These meme coins can do that stuff because they're meme coins. They're jokes. They have no value, in my opinion. That's why I'm really skeptical on buying these meme coins. But like, they're the ones
The
really
memes make the fucking money, dude. The memes make the fucking money.
They do make the money. There's no arguments there. They do make those X's, and that's kind of why we're in this stuff. We're in this stuff to make cash because you don't get these cycles very often. When you do get them, you have to take full advantage of them.
So it's kind of like a false economy in a way, isn't it? It's all governed by how much money people put into it. And
the really stupid thing is we're gonna have a lot of.
It's all a Ponzi, bro. The whole fucking financial system is
the world, the governments, the way they print money. It's the same deal. It's just different shit.
So what I was about to say was, so we have a bunch of stupid people in crypto. No offense, we do. We're about to have a bunch of stupid people with a stupid amount of money. That's stupid.
So being the 2% of clever people and take some of that money.
Well, the clever people know how to make money. It's the stupid people that buy fucking moo on fucking Solana right now, and they just experienced a fucking 30x in one candle.
My mate at the pub told me I should buy some crypto, and he had, that's the sort of stories you hear, isn't it? That people listen to that sort of stuff.
Anyway, I'm not sitting here telling you don't buy meme coins because I own a couple. I don't have a lot of risk on them, but I have
2 trillion teddy bear right here, baby.
That's the thing. Like with these meme coins, you don't need to take a lot of risk because they do stupid things.
As long as you're self-control
and they don't necessarily respect technical analysis either.
It's like lotto tickets, isn't it? Sometimes
it's straight up gambling, I would say. Yes.
Yeah. No, good stuff, mate. I really appreciate it. I mean, I hope I'm not asking dumb questions. I sort of think from the listener's point of view, though, if I ask the questions,
love a good gamble, dude.
People don't ask. If you ask those questions that you're thinking, a lot of people just assume everyone knows everything. But if you make, well, I don't know the answer, so I'm saying it. But
we are DJs
next week as well.
This is another good this is part of the Avalanche blockchain. Okay, it's very clearly trading in this channel. It's like almost textbook stuff. What it's doing: bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom.
Calling, mate. See, it's my new word. It's calling on an upward trend.
Top. Oh, where's the top going to be at? Fucking like $1 or something? Or what?
It's not close to where it's been.
Oh, this is not Avalanche. What is this coin?
This is Joe coin.
Oh, Joe. Oh, yeah.
And how many years? How many months is between that and that? Is that like?
I just drew a line. I don't know how long. I mean, from this October run ended in March, so 5 months. Yeah. So probably by December, end of the year, this is probably going to make some sort of.
But the idea is you don't sell it if you know it's got history and legs and volume.
Honestly, if you were buying it here or even buying it right now, what's cool about this coin is this is another decentralized exchange. And what's cool about this is you can invest in another protocol, right? So you're investing in like exchanges that produce revenue. The cool thing about this one is that you can stake the coins on their exchange and you can earn USDC with it. So they pay the fees. They pay you the fees that because you're giving them your tokens to trade against. You're lending it to them essentially via smart contract, and they're paying you the fees, a percentage of the fees.
So like leasing out your building.
Exactly.
Yeah. We'll use them if you're not, and we'll give you some payment for it. I like it.
Yeah, I'm not like, shilling this thing. I'm not being paid to shill this thing.
Yeah, I get it. I can see it. It's truthful stuff. It's good. I mean, it was quite good. Yeah.
And again, look what you're doing on the 2-week time frame, man. Like, this is going to be a major move. A major move. This is going to take weeks to play out. It's going to take weeks, months. But that's exactly the point. You can buy and hold this thing for 5 months, park it on their decentralized exchange. There's no lockup period or anything like that. You can just put it on there, earn the fees. When the trading volume starts coming in, you're going to start earning lots more fees because people are going to be using it. And then the number is going to go up while it's doing that. So you're not only capturing upside momentum on the asset, you're also collecting fees while you're doing it. Like, what else do you want? That's like free money.
Good stuff.
Woo!
Actually, I didn't do it though. But yeah, there's just so many things that you could buy right now. It's like, yeah, and look, deep in the red zone. 1, 2, 3, hidden bullish divergence in the red zone. What happens after the red zone, guys?
Fuck you, bitch!
Poing. Anyways, yeah.
Hello. I think I'm done with this stream today. But thank you for everybody coming by. Congratulations to all our winners. Let's get those gains on the pulse chain. I gotta go. Peace.
What's up, OG Hex again? This Blacksheep and I'm back again. I've come to rock you back and forth and up and down and out the door for sure. I'm chilling with the DJ protocol. We come to represent and we don't give a shit, cause we're fucking rich on the ball chain. You know we're stacking up our gains on the ball chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the ball chain. You know we don't give a shit, in the words of Magaboo. Jackpot, bitch! Richard Hardy said to pimp, I just wanna be like him. Give me some hotties and a Rolex calamari and a super hot Ferrari. I'm sorry if I'm a little offensive, but folks ain't coming through and gonna make us rich on the ball chain. You know we're stacking up our gains on the ball chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the ball chain. You know we don't give a shit, in the words of Magaboo. Jackpot, bitch! On the ball chain. You know we're stacking up our gains on the ball chain. We got the hookers and cocaines on the ball chain. You know we don't give a shit, in the words of Magaboo. Jackpot, bitch!
Helping us get back to peg, and that's important. You want to be pegged.
Oh, I bet you want to be pegged. I don't.
Let's make some noise, shall we? Someone crossing the street. Gotta wait.